Welcome to Make It Happen with me, your host, Maggie. Whenever you're listening to this episode, whether it's January 8th, 2024, or long into the future, there is one thing you need to hear today. If you don't set your goals big enough and then break them down, you're going to fail. That might be a pretty bold statement to make, but I believe it to be true, and here's why, as well as how you can make this happen for yourself in your life. You have to have a big vision for a life that is even better than the one that you're living right now. High expectations for yourself that will create that better life. And to have these things and make this your reality, you have to have big goals, like huge ones. People always talk about setting small goals. Terms are thrown around like realistic and achievable. Heck, there's even an acronym that was created in 1981 to encourage people to make SMART goals. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. I'm sure you've heard it before. And I'm here to ask you today, why do they need to be SMART? Why do they need to be realistic or attainable? Because those goals, the SMART, realistic, achievable ones, they are not going to get you excited, create a yearning in your bones to take action, boost motivation to continue acting, or create the life that you dream of. They just won't. Sure, setting realistic, achievable, SMART goals will lead to success if you reach them. Absolutely. But what I am encouraging you to do is to think about your goals, particularly when you're quite possibly setting New Year's resolutions, and ask yourself, do they make you excited to dive in? And not only that, but will they continue to make you excited? And I'm asking you, have you set these goals before? If the answer is yes, I am going to encourage you to think bigger, like massively bigger. You have a goal to lose 10 pounds. Make it 25. If you don't have 25 pounds to lose, then why are you setting the goal to lose 10? Set a different goal or make it bigger in some way. If you want to lose 10 pounds, chances are you want to feel better in your skin, want to like how you look in your clothes, and want to feel more energized each day. So shift your goal. You want to lose 10 pounds and get your workout in 6 days per week. Make sure you're getting enough protein and limiting highly processed foods. These goals will help you lose those 10 pounds, but they're also speaking to the other unspoken goals that you have for yourself. And by the way, your goals don't have to be fitness or weight related, but this is a fitness-founded podcast, so that's where my passion, training, and expertise lie. But I encourage you to think bigger in all avenues of your life. Why the heck not? If you set goals that are big enough to get you excited, even if they're completely unrealistic, don't you think that you'll make it further on the journey to achieving big things than if you had set smaller, realistic, SMART goals that are just goals on paper that don't actually hype you up? Because let me tell you, if you set a huge goal to lose 100 pounds and only lose 50, isn't that better than setting a realistic goal to lose 25 pounds and only losing 10? This leads me to the second part of setting bigger goals. The part that matters when it comes to the daily grind, the hustle, what it will actually take for you to achieve these goals. You have to break them down. Set that goal to lose 100 pounds, but what can you do today that will help you to meet that goal? And then what can you do tomorrow and next week and next month? Breaking down your goals into smaller, actionable steps is so important. And this is where small and simple can really give you a boost. Part of the mindset of setting achievable, SMART, realistic goals is that if you set your goals too high and then fail, you feel defeated. And I get that. No one wants to feel like a failure. It doesn't do anything for your self-esteem, and I am 1000% on board with you doing everything that you can to boost your self-esteem. But if you think about those huge goals that you could set, how they could make you excited, and then break them down into smaller, achievable pieces that you can follow through on, that is how you succeed. You've heard the acronym KISS, KISS. Keep it simple, silly. You do have to simplify the path in order to succeed, but that doesn't mean that you set small goals. Set the big, humongous, outrageous goals, and then look at this week, what you can do this week that will help you to achieve these big things down the road. And then next week, do these same things and add on. Maybe that's to set aside 15 minutes for your workout every day. Maybe it's to make sure you get a fruit or a vegetable or both at every meal. Maybe it's to boost your protein and focus more on protein than you are on refined carbohydrates. Maybe it's to go for a walk at lunch. The list goes on and on. But pick small, attainable, actionable steps and stick with them. Make the daily grind and hustle achievable, but don't you dare think small on your goals. You are so much better than that, so much more worthy, so don't sell yourself short. If you do this, you will be setting yourself up for success. You'll have the ability to keep motivation high because each day you're showing up and achieving these small actionable steps that you've set for yourself, which makes you feel like $1,000,000. Upping that confidence, and then you show up the next day to repeat, and so on. This is also building habits, by the way, and habits, as you've heard me shout from the rooftops, are the key to your success, or failure, by the way. Bad habits can ruin everything. So set some big ass goals, break them down, keep it simple, focus on today, follow through, and then keep going and watch things happen. If you'd like my guidance on this and haven't already gotten your 2024 excuse-proof fitness planner, I would highly encourage you to do so, especially if you have fitness, nutrition, and health goals this year, which everyone should because our health is not stagnant and we always have room for improvement. So go grab yours. It's only $15 and leads you through everything from yearly goal setting, monthly planning, weekly planning, and checklists, tracking from measurements to food, nutrition and fitness tips, healthy recipes, and both monthly and weekly messages, truth bombs, and motivations from me. I'll leave the link in the show notes. So set huge, big goals, my friends, and make it a year to achieve them. Let's make it happen together.